Hey, goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go float the hero down the bayou. Ivan, the sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Hey, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. Cause tonight I'm gonna see my machete, me oh. Big guitar, fill fruit jar, and big A.O. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. Tippy-do, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. You folks come to see fun by the dozen. Step in style, go hog wild, me oh my ho. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Hey, jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. Cause tonight I'm gonna seize my machete, me oh. The guitar, fill fruit jar, and me gay-o. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou.
Called the North Louisiana Spring Bluegrass Festival. It started 8 years ago when we moved into this brand new facility, and it'll seat up to 1,000 people. We usually average between 500 and 600 people for the event, and air conditioned, heated, so no matter what's going on outside, we're in good condition inside here in the facility, so it's good.
All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are old. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Now can't you hear that lonesome train going around the bend? It's taking away my own true love to never return again. All the good times are past and gone. All the good times are old. All the good times are past and gone. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Little darling, don't you weep no more.
Bluegrass music is a music that actually originated out of the mountains of North Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky. People back in the mountains didn't have television or a lot of the other things that we had out here, so they entertained themselves with instruments, and they developed this mountain bluegrass type music that was played all with acoustical instruments, and the vocals were a very important part as far as harmonies went, and it has evolved like a lot of other music into I guess you'd call it more of a cultured type music now, and enjoyed by quite a few people.
Was in the spring, one sunny day, my good gal left me, she went away, and now she's gone, and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. Mississippi River runs deep and wide. Gotta get me a woman on the other side. Now she's gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. And now she's gone, gone, gone and I don't worry. Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world.
My daddy was a musician in Alexander and Lake Charles, and of course I grew up with it. And then whenever Nelson, my son, got old enough, well, I had a guitar, and he started playing with it then, but he laid it down. And then whenever he got older, well, we gave him one for Christmas, and so that's how we all got started playing. Then I played the guitar, but you know, my hands won't let me do that too much, so now I play the bass, the big bass, stand-up bass.
To me, it's just a fun music. I like all kind of music, but bluegrass music is the only music I care anything about playing because of the fact that it's, you know, it's just a lot of fun. People get together, you don't have to have electric instruments and all, you just get together with acoustical instruments and play and laugh and talk and a fellowship, and the type people that are involved in bluegrass are a good Christian type people that you just enjoy being around.
My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. And I'll never expect to see you anymore. How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying when I'll never expect to see you anymore? My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. And I'll never expect to see you anymore. How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying when I'll never expect to see you anymore? My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. And I'll never expect to see you anymore. Yes, I'll never expect to see you anymore.
You will never go anywhere and get as much music and the quality of music you're going to get for the price. $35 for a 3-day pass of some of the greatest music you'll ever hear. You know, I don't like to talk about Branson, but you can go to Branson and pay $60 for an hour and a half of music. Or you can come here and pay $30 and get 3 days of music. So, plus the fellowship. I just can't stress enough the type of people that comes to bluegrass festivals. Some of these people have created families within a family. So they look forward to the next festival where they can get together. It's just like a family reunion.
It's lots of fun. It's a lot of laughter. It's a lot of good fellowship, Christian fellowship, and it's just like family, you know. You just get around out there in little spots and play your music and laugh and talk. Then we all eat together, and it's just, it's just hard to explain how wonderful it is.
The people, because every year they come back and they want to show me pictures of their grandkids or what they've been doing or the festivals that they've went to and who they've seen, and it's a big family basically is what it is, and you gather new ones every time somebody new comes to the area, so it's good.
For many years, the Need Foundation have done a great job with the North Louisiana Bluegrass Festival, and they attract visitors from all across the United States that come and stay the week in Oak Grove. But one thing that was missing was activities going on in downtown Oak Grove. And West Carroll has been known for years as the sweet potato capital of the world. At one time we had the Allen Canning Company here, and we have several farmers who raise sweet potatoes, and we decided this would be a great opportunity to promote one of our most famous crops and provide something fun for the people that come in for the Bluegrass Festival, as well as the locals to do in downtown. And we developed the North Louisiana Sweet Potato Festival that'll be taking place in conjunction with the Bluegrass Festival here at the Lingo Center.
What will people see when they come?
This is our first year, so we're learning as we go. Some of the events we have planned, a carnival. We're bringing in Miller Spectacular Shows out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, which is one of the finest carnival companies that's in the United States. They host the Arkansas State Fair every year. We're planning a classic car and tractor show that'll be taking place right there on the courthouse square. There's going to be a tractor pull with the Sweet Potato Festival here on the grounds of the Lingo Center. And also Ronald McDonald's going to be the Grand Marshal for the parade. He's also going to do a show there. And then we have arts and crafts vendors from all across Louisiana who's coming to town.
What kind of sweet potato delicacies will you have?
You mentioned that they're also going to have a sweet potato cooking contest where you'll see everything from sweet potato pies, cookies, casseroles, maybe even ice cream. And ConAgra is going to be here as well with their trailer demonstrating their sweet potato French fries.
Louisiana sweet potatoes are so nutritious. They're full of vitamin A and C, fiber, potassium, vitamin B6. There's nothing better for you to eat. Well, we're going to take a fresh sweet potato today from Louisiana, and look how pretty they are. They're nice and orange on the inside, and that makes sure that it's full of beta carotene. Well, we're going to make sweet potato cookies today. Well, one of the steps in making cookies is to grate the sweet potato up. And this, of course, makes it nice and fine so that you can put it in the batter. And when you cook it, then it adds the taste of the sweet potato and gives it a nice flavor. So we have to grate about a cup of this to put it in the batter that we've made. Okay, we've just grated our sweet potato, and now we're going to put that in the batter. And we're going to mix it up. And just for fun, we're going to add a little pecans. You can add all different sorts of things. If you have pecans, sunflower seeds, there's all kinds of good, nutritious things that you can add to sweet potato cookie batter. And we just mix that up, and then we're going to roll it up and put it on a cookie sheet and cook them. The next step, of course, is to roll them in sort of loose balls, about a tablespoon in diameter, and then we'll put them on a cookie sheet. And this gives a good sized cookie by the time we're done. Everybody loves sweet potato cookies. It's something new and different, and of course you can get all of these treats up at the Sweet Potato Festival in Oak Grove, Louisiana. After you take your cookies out of the oven and let them sit for about 5 minutes so they harden up a little bit, all you have to do is scoop them and put them on a plate or a platter, and of course they're nice, good size. As you see, we've already eaten a couple of them because they're so tasty. Well, as you can see, these are so wonderful. I'm sure everybody at least wants to try one. We've got the cookies here, and of course the everyday sweet potato pie, which everybody loves in Louisiana and throughout the South. And if you would like to get more of these treats, they'll also have all kinds of things available up at the Oak Grove Sweet Potato Festival. And they will even have sweet potato French fries and sweet potato ice cream. You name it, they make it. And remember, sweet potatoes are really nutritious. They're full of vitamin C. At least a third is full of vitamin C if you eat one sweet potato. It gives you twice your daily allowance of vitamin A. And it's also full of iron, potassium, vitamin B6, and wonderfully full of fiber. All of those things are great and good for you.
Hi, my name is Alex Hammond, and I'm one of the pastry chefs here at Louisiana Culinary Institute. And today we're going to be making sweet potato ice cream using good Louisiana sweet potatoes. I'm going to get started here. It's a very simple process. First off, you want to start off with some good potatoes. Clean them off nicely, make sure they're dry. You don't want any dirt on the outside. You don't have to peel these. What we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to cut them into slices and then roast them off in the oven. Okay? That's going to not only cook the potato, but it's going to concentrate that flavor. It's going to caramelize all those sugars and bring out a lot of really good flavor from this potato. So, good sharp knife. All you have to do is nip the ends off, okay? And just nice easy cuts right down the length of the potato. You're just cutting into fourths. Okay. Now you're going to take these, put them into a bowl. It's going to take about 1.5 pounds of potatoes to give you the amount of potato you're going to need for this recipe. So you're going to end up with maybe 4 to 5 of these potatoes. And then we'll put them into an oven at about 350 to 375 degrees. Okay, here you go. These are looking pretty good. You got a nice brown on them. They're not too dark, but this is going to bring out a lot of that sugar. You want to puree these down until they're nice and smooth. Now we're going to make the basic mix for this ice cream that later on we're going to add the sweet potato puree to. Starting off with our pan, in goes our milk. Okay. Sugar with a pinch of salt, just to bring out the flavor a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to scald this, I'm going to bring it just to a boil, and in there is also going to go some powdered ginger and some powdered cinnamon. To the pan I'm going to add about a tablespoon of cane syrup. I'm going to sweeten that up a bit. And a dash of vanilla. In this pot is also going to go some dried ginger and cinnamon. Okay, so at the Sweet Potato Festival, this ice cream is going to be made fresh. You can get it fresh. It's going to be a weekend event, so come on up. Okay, so here I have my hot milk ready to go in. 4 egg yolks in a bowl. Go ahead and break them up a little bit. You're just going to very slowly, gradually whisk this into these egg yolks. That milk's hot, so when it hits those egg yolks, it's going to want to cook those egg yolks right away. So just add a little bit at a time and keep it nice and smooth. Okay. So we're just about ready to add our sweet potato puree in, made from those potatoes we roasted off earlier. First, however, this is still hot. The cream has to go in. You want to keep this cream cold before you put this in because it's going to help cool this custard down in a hurry. Because you want to get it out of that cooking zone so you don't overcook those eggs. Okay? Get that nice and cooled down. The puree can go right in. Okay. And whisk that until it's nice and incorporated. All right, I know you can't smell this, but those potatoes getting in, they're smelling like you're baking off a pie right now. Nice and sweet. These are great potatoes. So you want to whisk that until it's nice and smooth and it's got that good orange color. I'm going to go ahead and cool this down on an ice bath. You don't want to put a hot ice cream mix into your machine because it's really hard on the machine and it'll really take a long time to freeze the stuff. So into an ice bath and then into the machine. Now we're going to take the sweet potato custard, pour it into our machine, let it spin, let it chill, and it's going to give us great sweet potato ice cream. The machine has done its work. It's been in there for about 20 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of here. That's nice and thick. Smells good too. Okay, don't want to waste any. Out of the machine we go. That's perfect. That's the kind of consistency you want right there. This is kind of a soft serve stage right now. If you want to get it even harder than that, just go ahead and pop it in the freezer for a couple hours. It'll set up nice. So we're finished. Here we go. Nice and smooth, nice and creamy. That tastes fantastic. Not only does that taste fantastic, but this one is mine. If you want to get some, go to Oak Grove, go to the Sweet Potato Festival. They'll have it there.
Louisiana is ranked number 3 in the nation in sweet potato production. Louisiana sweet potato crop is, in Louisiana there's about 15,000 acres of potatoes grown commercially. It's about a $100 million industry to the state of Louisiana with value added to the crop. It's one of our more important vegetable crops that is produced in Louisiana.
West Carroll Parish is one of the most historic parishes in the state. We have a history that dates back to before the birth of Jesus Christ, plus our downtown area is a step back in time. We have a drugstore in town that's a 50s style drugstore. We have a theater here in Oak Grove, Louisiana. It's one of the oldest operating single screen theaters in the state of Louisiana. So if you come to Oak Grove, it's like you're watching a movie that flashes back to the 50s. And all of these activities with the Sweet Potato Festival are going to take place right there around the courthouse square in downtown Oak Grove, right in the historic district. You'll see the theater, you'll see the historic section of town, and it'll be a great opportunity for some high quality family entertainment.
I feel like our little community is probably a hidden treasure because you don't have to lock your doors, you don't have to worry about things being taken. People come in, the businesses open up downtown and just have really southern hospitality during this time, and it's good entertainment. You get to be with friends and you meet new friends, and so it's just a good time, good atmosphere of hospitality in this area.
For more information about the Sweet Potato Festival or the North Louisiana Bluegrass Festival, you can log on to westcarrollchamber.com. That is the home for all the information in Northeast Louisiana on the World Wide Web.
The website is www.needfoundatation.com. Foundation. www.needfoundation.com.